The room was quiet. Not peaceful, just quiet. Aisha sat on the edge of her bed, staring at the floor, her phone resting silently in her hands. Across the room, Zara stood near the window, watching the city lights flicker in the distance. Neither of them spoke. They didn't need to. Both were carrying questions they had asked Allah many times before. How long? Why not yet? Aisha had graduated 2 years ago. She was smart, hardworking, full of hope. But life hadn't gone the way she imagined. Every morning began with applications. Every evening ended with silence. Interviews came. Promises were made. But results never followed. People started asking uncomfortable questions. Still no job? Have you tried lowering your expectations? Maybe this field isn't written for you. Aisha smiled politely every time. But at night, when she was alone, her heart felt heavy. Not because she doubted Allah, but because she didn't understand his delay. Zara's test was different. She wasn't struggling with work. She was struggling with waiting. Proposals came and went. Each time, hope entered her heart. And each time, it quietly left. Sometimes the reason was unclear. Sometimes there was no reason at all. People whispered, "Something must be wrong. Maybe it's her destiny." Time is passing. Every word felt heavier than the last. But Zara never answered back. She only said one thing. Allah knows. Late at night, when the world slowed down, Aisha and Zara would sit together on the prayer mat. No long speeches. No dramatic words. Just simple du'as. Oh Allah, we are tired. Oh Allah, we trust you. Oh Allah, don't let our hearts lose hope. Sometimes tears came. Sometimes silence. But they never stopped praying. They never stopped showing up. There were days when patience felt easy. And days when patience felt impossible. Aisha once whispered, "What if patience doesn't change anything?" Zara replied softly, "Then at least it will change us." That night, they prayed again. Weeks turned into months. Nothing changed. And that was the hardest part. Not the struggle, but the waiting. The feeling that everyone else was moving forward while they stayed still. Yet somehow, deep inside, both of them felt something holding them together. A quiet certainty. Allah was watching. One morning, without any expectation, Aisha received a call. She almost didn't answer. It was from a company she had applied to long ago. One she had completely forgotten. The voice on the other end said, "We reviewed your profile again. We would like to offer you a position. Not entry-level, but higher than you applied for." Aisha couldn't speak. Her hands trembled. After the call ended, she sat down on the floor and cried. Not out of relief, but out of realization. Allah had not ignored her. Allah had been preparing something better. That same week, Zara's family received a proposal. No pressure. No conditions. No unnecessary demands. Just respect. Just sincerity. Just calm. For the first time, Zara felt peace instead of fear. She prayed istikhara, and her heart felt light. That night, Aisha and Zara sat together again. Same room. Same prayer mat. But different hearts. Aisha said quietly, "Allah didn't test our strength. He tested our trust." Zara nodded. "And he answered when we were ready, not when we asked." In sujud, Aisha whispered, "Oh Allah, if you had given this earlier, I might not have understood its value." Zara added, "And if you had delayed it more, we still would have waited." They realized something powerful that night. Patience is not about staying silent through pain. Patience is about staying connected to Allah, even when answers are delayed. Sometimes Allah saves the reward for the hereafter. And sometimes, He gives a glimpse in this world. Not because we demanded it, but because He wanted our hearts to be certain. Message of the story. Patience is never wasted. Silence can be an act of worship. Allah's timing is always intentional. And when Allah rewards patience in this world, it's only to strengthen our faith for what's coming next.